All right, well, let's see what we got here. Virtue of Knowledge. Oh, yeah, this enchantment that gives you extra triggers. Not really a limited card. Arietta the Charmed Apple. Kind of more of a commander card, I think. Could still be good if we have a lot of aura rolls to dish out. Restless Cottage. Black Green. Dual land. Creature land. Turns into a 4/4. When it attacks, make a food. Okay, not bad. If we end up black green, we could run that. Blossoming Tortoise. Turtle, I love turtles. 3/3 turtle for 4. When it ETBs or attacks, mill 3 cards and return a land from graveyard into the battlefield. Activated abilities land cost 1 less, and land creatures. Wow, a little combo with our creature land. Look more. Is black here? The end? 4-mana instant. It's 2 less to cast if our life total is 5 or less. Exile creature, planeswalker, search its graveyard, its controller's graveyard, hand, or library for any number of cards the same. Okay, interesting. So it's one of those cards that gets rid of all copies of something, but it's actually kills the creature in play. So it's actually like useful even if you don't care about the other copies. That's nice. Rankle's Prank, 4-mana sorcery. Choose 1 or more. Each player discards 2 cards. Each player loses 4 life. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Wow, okay. So as far as our rares go, we could be in some sort of black-green deck, or maybe a black-green-white deck. Abzan. Let's dive into the rest. Let's see what we got. Oh, we just hit our vault. Oh, we have to leave to do that? Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go through. See what we got. Archon's Glory. We've got the Bargain Pump spell. Break the spell. Destroy an enchantment. Cooped Up. This is aura removal-ish. Helen's Light Blades. Just damage or kill to an attacking or blocking creature. Plunge into Winter. Tap, scry, draw a card. Discerning Financier. 2/3 Human Noble for 3. If opponent controls more lands, we get treasure. Choose another player. They gain control of a treasure to draw a card. That's interesting. Very interesting. Gallant Pie Wielder. 2/3 first strike for 3. Celebrate its double strike. Knight of Doves. When enchantments are put in the graveyard, make a bird. Double Moan of Valor. Savior of the Sleeping. 2/3 Vigilant for 3. When enchantments are in the graveyard, 1/1 counter. The enchantment's going to the graveyard. What color combo is trying to do that? Woodland Acolyte. 2/2 Human Cleric for 3. ETB, draw a card. And then the Wilds Adventure. Permanent from graveyard on top of the library. 2/2 for 3 that draws a card is pretty decent. I'm looking to play those for sure. Rhyme for Reindeer, 3/4 Elk for 4, ETB tap. When an enchantment enters, tap a creature opponent controls. And then the Charmed Clothier, 3/3 flying for 5. We had 2 of these in our last seal, they were quite good. So white looks decent. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but double Woman of Valor, double Woodland Acolyte. These uncommon 2/3s look solid. The Charm Clothier looks good. A couple of removal spells here. So the white looks okay. Could be a secondary color. I wouldn't say it's the one I'm looking to play right off the bat, but. Go to blue. Curiosity. That's kind of a cool one. Draw some cards. Sleight of hand. Deck manipulation. Disdainful Stroke. Counters big stuff. Freeze in place. Tap stuff. Stun counter. Scry. Living Lectern. 0/4. Sack it, draw a card, make a sorcerer roll. Okay. Picklock Prankster, 1/3 playing Vigilance for 2, plus can mill in something to her hand. Spreading Seas, Water Wings, make something 4/4 flying. Diminisher Witch, 3/2 for 3, ETB, if bargained, make a curse roll, okay. Ice out Counterspell, Chancellor of Tales, 2/3 flyer for 4. Poppy's Adventure Spells, that's kind of cool. Johann Stopgap, Bounce Spell, draw a card, Red Bind Click, 3/3 flyer for 4. Rip the Seams Adventure to destroy a tap creature, that's pretty good. Vantress Transmuter, 3/4 Human Wizard for 4 with the adventure that taps a creature and makes a curse. That's pretty good too. Obraz of Attendance, 3/4 flying for 5 with a Desperate Parry adventure, reducing power. And Balloonist Gatekeeper, 6/5 Giant Soldier for 6. Entry denied adventure, return a creature you don't control, value 3 or less to owner's hand. So we have a lot of adventure cards here in blue, and we have a kind of a payoff for playing adventures. We can copy our adventures. It's pretty cool. Lots of flyers. I can see blue has some good things in it to play. Good creatures, a little bit of trickery. All right, let's head to black. Not dead after all. When this creature dies, return to battlefield with a wicked on it. Okay. Not dead after all. That's kind of cute. Borrow Nightly, 1/3 flying fairy for 2. Is lifelink. One control their fairy and fire breathing. Calisel Sword, 2/2 human soldier for 2. ETB, 1 counter for each creature that died this turn. And Burn Together adventure. Target creature deals damage equal to its power during another turn, then sacrifice. Okay, it's kind of combos with itself. Double Candy Grapple. 2 mana instant. Creature gets -3 or -5 if you bargain. Pretty good. Dark Tutelage. 3 mana enchantment. Oh no, we don't want this one. This one seems too dangerous. You can kill yourself with it. Sweet Tooth Witch, 3/2 human warlock for 3. ETB, make a food, sack a food to make your opponent lose 2 life. We died to that one last time we played. Ariad's Whisper, 4 mana sorcery, opponent discards 2 cards, and you get a wicked roll. Could see playing one of those maybe. Fell Horseman, 3/3 zombie knight for 4. With the Deathly Ride adventure, returning a creature card to graveyard hand. Spell Scorn Coven, 2/3 flying fairy warlock for 4. ETB, opponent discards a card. Take it back adventure. Turn a spell hand. That's cute. Stingblade Assassin, 3/1 flying flash for 4. ETB, destroy creature opponent controls that was dealt damage. Double Scream Pup, 4/5 Death Touch for 5. ETB, oh no, when it deals damage to a player, make a food. Shatter the Oath, destroy creature or enchantment, create a wicked. All right, black looking fairly powerful. We've got at least 4 removal spells. Some good creatures in the Scream Pups, the Coven. I would like to probably play black. With red, we could play this. With blue, we can play this. We probably would want to pair it with a color that has more creatures. It's a little creature light, but... Alright, what else we got? Dragon Mantle, Fire Breathing, draw a card, Aura, Double Torch the Tower, removal spell, nice. Spoke Battle card, Equipment gives 2/0. Celebration, attach it directly to something, which is Mark. 2 mana sorcery, discard a card to draw 2, make a wicked roll. Flick a coin, a damage, a treasure, a card. Modane's Recruiter, 2/2 Human Knight for 3. ETB creatures get 1/0 haste. Ooh, and then Train Troops Adventure for 5. Make 2/2 Knights with Vigilance. That's kind of an army in a can, huh? Merry Bards, 3/2 Human Bard for 3. ETB, pay 1. If you do, make the Young Hero roll. That's a cute card. I like that one. I love how red is. They've made red the color of musicians, and like we had that trumpeter in another set that was also red. I think that's kind of cute. Red Cap Thief, 2/3 Goblin Rogue for 3. ETB, make a treasure. Cut in, 4 damage, make a Young Hero roll. Witchstalker Frenzy, 4 mana instant, cost less for creatures that attack, 5 damage. Alright, so red is pretty thin, but it does have some removal. Double Torch the Tower, the Frenzy, the cut in. I don't think we'll be playing red, but you know, potentially we could splash for removal if we're not playing black, I guess. Hey Frank, welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, on to green. Queen of Nature, get a creature. Toadstool Mirror, the 1/1, Ward 2 for 1 that you can pump with 4 mana. Topia Sprawl. Ramp 0 mana. Bestial Bloodline, 2 mana. Aura, creature gets 2/2. 5 mana, return it from graveyard. Okay. Red Tooth Vanguard, 3/1 trample for 2. When an enchantment in TPs, pay 2 if you do, return it from graveyard to hand. Okay. Titanic Growth, Pump Spell, Curse of the Werefox, the Monster Roll plus Fight. Garrick's Uprising, 3 mana enchantment has you drawing cards for playing 4 power creatures. Could be quite good in sealed deck. Hollow Scavenger, 3/2 Wolf for 3, sacking food to get bigger. Bakery Raid Adventure makes up food. Turn from the Wilds, 3 mana, choose 2. Get a land into play tapped, make a 1/1 or make a food. There's a Blossoming Tortoise. The Beanstalk Worm, 5/4 plant worm with reach for 5. Plant Beans Adventure, play initial land. Double Hamlet Glutton, 6/6 trample, ETB gain 3 life for 7, but if we bargain, it's cost 5. Alright, green looks pretty solid, and I do think maybe we end up trying black-green to start. My only hesitation is maybe we don't have early creatures, but black has a lot of good removal. Green has some creatures, some removal. Garrick's Uprising is tempting to try. And then the big fatties. Plus we have the Restless Cottage, so maybe we'll take a look at that. Let's check out the gold card. Charade of Numbing Depths, 2/3 Merfolk Wizard for 4. ETB, tap a creature opponent controls and put a stun counter. Whenever you tap one or more untapped creatures, an opponent control, draw a card. Alright, it seems like the blue-white signpost uncommon, huh? Well, so we got Ruby, Daring Tracker, 1/2 haste, Team and Scout for 2. Whenever it attacks, if you control creature power 4 or greater, it gets 2/2, and it makes mana. Okay, nice. Saruman the Redeemer, the 4/4 Human Knight, 5. ETB, make a monster roll, and enchanted creatures get 1/1. The Evolving Wilds, nice. A little splash action. Scarecrow Guide, 2/1 Scarecrow for 2 with reach. Pay mana, add 1 mana of any color. More splashing. And then Ariad's Tempting Apple, the legendary food, lets us gain control of a creature until end of turn. We can sack the apple, and we can eat it ourselves, or we can make our opponent eat it. It's kind of nice. Alright, so I think red is the one color I kind of quickly dismiss. I do think green-black is what we want to try, but The white and the red blue also have playables. So let's try looking at a black or green deck. Whoops. And see what that looks like. Let's see what the black-green deck would look like. Oh man, the sun is kind of getting in my eyes. I'm gonna close my shades 1 second. All right, we're back. Hey, Harknet, what's up? Good to see you, bud. I'm doing all right today. Enjoying some Magic. Hope you're doing well too. You played any Eldraine yet? Let's see here. So, if we're going straight green black, we don't need the guide for the mana. Do we have enough 2-drops is the question. Vanguard seems fine. Kelsoul Sword we probably wouldn't be using to his max ability, but it could be fine. Same here. I don't know, this pump is actually pretty okay and sealed. Some food action in our 3-drop slot. We got the flyers here in the 4-drop slot and the tortoise. The scream puff and the worm are big fatties. The gluttons. Okay. Couple drafts, 1 trophy, and 1 X or 0X. Oh, the old 0X. How's it going, Bolin? Welcome in. The Tempting Apple, I'd say, yeah, we don't want that in this deck. I think, you know, if you have ways to sack the creature, I think you could play it, maybe. Yeah, which we don't, so we're not gonna look at that really. Else we got Dead After All, Save Our Creature, Commune with Nature, Utopia Sprawl. I guess we have a fair amount of, like, color fixing, so we could do a splash, or, like, maybe we just have some splash for our adventures, potentially. Candy Grapple looks great, 2 of those. Beast Shield Bloodline is kind of whatever. I'd rather play Titanic Growth. Dark Tutelage, no thank you. Curse of the Werefox is good. Garrick's Uprising. You know, that's an interesting one. I don't know how many do we have that it triggers. Is it just our 5s and 6s? So we'd have 5 cards that trigger this. I don't know if it's worth it. It's probably not worth it. Black green, is it the food faction? I guess so. Um I honestly don't know. I think we wouldn't play a Garrick's Uprising. Yeah, I think you're right. We need more than that. Unless we're trying to like build our own 4-drops, but that only works if you before you play it, not after you play it. So we could potentially play one of those. Maybe more of a sideboard card. Rankle's Prank seems potentially powerful. Mostly for the sat creature ability, I think. The end is pretty good. Shadow of the Oath is good. I don't know what are the main strengths of this combo. Getting to play a creature land, having the black removal, and the green fatties. Yeah, that wouldn't even trigger it because you don't get the wicked thing comes on afterwards. Um, I think this does look pretty good, but let's take a look at. I think we want to try black with something else. The green. I mean, what is the green getting us mostly? It's mostly giving us like these fatties. I don't know. The green really isn't bringing in that much. Blue black. Yeah, let's check out blue black. I think we need to keep black because just the removal. The 4 pieces of removal is so good. Man, Arena really has this weird lag now when you remove a card from a deck. It's kind of excruciating. There's got to be a better way. Does it go faster if I drag? Does. Okay. Well, that's how we're doing it now, I guess. Okay, so we want to look at the blue. Let's see. Can we do it like, whoops, like this? The blue. Blue black. Let's see. So the blue, what are we getting? This wall thing. Flyer fairy. Bargain curse. Lots of 4 drops. This is the flyer brigade, right? Lots of flyers, adventure flyers. Um, what else? We get a curiosity, a couple counter spells, some freezing stuff, some bounce, the double trigger thing. I don't know. Blue doesn't really. We don't have a good curve. We have way too many 4s. There are some good features here, and we have some fairy action, but um, 7 fairies, and we have a fairy lord, right? Well, this isn't really a fairy lord. You get lifelink. Okay, great. Yeah, this curve is no good. What about black white? The white seem to have a lot of good stuff, right? Let's take a look at the white. Black white does give us the Wicked Witch mythic, which might be interesting to check out. This one, Arietta the Charmed Apple. 2/4 for 3. Each creature that's enchanted by an aura you control can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. Okay, that's like when are we enchanting other people's stuff? Like if we're doing that, it's some type of prism card that isn't already doing that. So that's kind of a whiff. Yeah, I suppose you can like. It's not really passive then though, because they can still block. So like, oh, I'm gonna give my creature +1/+1 and can still block. It seems bad. Plus, then what if they kill this and then it's attacking? I don't know. It doesn't seem good. But at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses X life and you gain left life for X number of auras you control. So that seems good. We can put our auras on our own creatures and still be draining. So that seems worth it. The first part is kind of a whiff, in my opinion, but we also could potentially be doing a little splash if we wanted. If we're going heavy into rolls, this is potential. We do have the Evolving Wilds. If we're doing a tapping, we could splash that. I don't know. Hey Ryler, what's up? Hope you're having a good one. Okay, this curve is a little better, but I'd rather be on threes than fours, but we are still short on twos. Yeah, of course. Ideally it really isn't. It's a commander card, but and I mean it'd be fun in that case where it's a little bit of a group hug, but you're protected. They can't attack you. I get it. This guy gets his treasures and lets us draw cards. This is kind of cute. Hi guy, birds. Enchantments going to graveyard is like a thing here. I don't really get it. I guess you're bargaining away your auras, your rolls. These woodland acolytes are pretty good, I think. Flyer. The white. I don't know about the white. The white actually brings us a fair amount of more removal. This pool is kind of just missing some good creatures, I feel like. Maybe I just need to give up the idea of black. Hmm. Hmm. Green black did seem to have the best curve, didn't it? At least we had more two drops. How do we do cost? Color, mana cost. Is it equals two? We'll skip all two drops. Oh, mana of MV. No, is this not? Oh, there we go. Um, I mean, green has the Vanguard. Wait, I feel like this is missing something. Am I missing something? Maybe not. We do multiple things like this to get our two drop creatures. No, is that above the pay grade of this? Okay, just no comma. I guess we just don't have a lot of two drop creatures. We'll just have to deal with that. I guess green had the. Can we do equal or less? Equal or less then? Does that work? I need to put the equal sign on this side. Oh, that's greater. Green has this Toadstool Mirror in the mix. I don't know how good that is. It seems really slow. Maybe the Scarecrow Guide could just be in the mix. I don't know, maybe green, maybe it is black-green. Black-green, and we could splash something? Um, Green gets us this 2-drop. Curse of the Wear, 2 Scavengers, Tortoise, Glutton, Cottage. What is how many food cards do we have? Don't really have a ton. These guys make foods. Forgot about that. That's actually not the worst little combo. Make foods with them, and then you have them ready to sack to this scavenger or to the witch. There's a little bit of a food thing going on. I do think these Scream Puffs are one of the better cards in our pool, especially with two of them. They're pretty hard to deal with. All right, I guess we'll go with the green black. Let's make sure we just make sure we do it right. Guess we'll add it all up again. All right. What's our creature count here? 17. Okay. How many auras are in this pool here? Only two? Is this kind of a combo? We can return this, play it on something else, then pay two, get this back. It's kind of a little bit of an infinite combo. Hey there, Levood. I don't have any drops or codes. If you Google like Arena codes new player, I think you'll come up with all the free codes for new players. There's some articles out there. Yeah, it's definitely a Splinter Twin situation, Poland. Okay. If we are gonna do this, what are we getting rid of? Dark Tutelage for sure. The apple can go at least one Ariet's Whisper, maybe both of them, considering we have Rankle's Prank for a 2 mana for a 4 mana discard 2 card, which is just more versatile. The Uprising is not playable. What else? Utopia Sprawl. Not really necessary. I think Return from the Wilds is a little more versatile, even though it's more expensive. I don't know. I don't want Communal Nature. Not dead after all. I don't know, this has potential. We have some pretty nasty beaters. If we're able to kind of protect them, it could be like a GG. Oh, I see, Lev. I don't have anything for you there, but if you'd like to hang out, feel free. Maybe you'll learn something, knowledge sometimes is it's as valuable as free stuff. Or just some entertainment. All right, what do we think about this one if we're not playing the blue? 2/3 flying, opponent discards for 4 is still probably playable. Oh yeah, we definitely have heady band suggestions. Thanks for reminding me, Hark. So if you all need some tunes while you're watching, I've got a playlist here. It's all fresh new music from 2023. Drop a follow on this one. Give it a spin. Every week I add 5 new songs that were released in the previous week. So it always has new freshies on it. It's kind of an oops all bangers playlist, all genres, all different types of artists. Really good stuff there. Highly recommend. Give it a rip. All right, we need to make 4 cuts. 4 cuts here. Probably a couple creatures and a couple non-creatures. This is a little bit of a ramp deck. Since we have these big fatties, we have potentially like the Toadstool Mire to sink mana into. We have like this Bloodline to sink mana into. The Plant Worm is sort of a ramp card. The Plant Beans, Turn from the Wild, sort of ramps us. Utopia Sprawl also could ramp us. I don't know if we want to pull this. I guess this also helps us potentially cast our adventures. This one and this one. Hmm. Um. All right. So I guess we'll cut Not Dead After All. I guess if we're gonna have a trick, I'd rather just have Titanic Growth for the most part. And we cut Utopia Sprawl since we don't really need the color fixing. And then we want to cut a couple creatures. Maybe we cut the Callous Sellsword. We likely won't be adventuring it. Although, playing it post combat or trading creatures, having a 3/3 for 2 is okay. That's a good point. We could cut Titanic Growth since Candy Grapple is sort of similar. Um, then we're kind of getting a little low on tricks. Also, maybe we just cut this Bestial Bloodline. It's slow and nothing's that special. It's kind of good like on a flyer, but flyers are probably good enough on their own. Yeah, we'll cut this one. And I guess we want to just cut a creature. Maybe it's just the Admirer. It's really slow. We have enough fatties already. I think that's probably how we want to do it. So something like this. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. You're here for it? Okay. That's all I need to hear. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's take one more look at our pile. Oh, whoops. How did this end up not in the deck? We want this, right? Exile a creature for 4 mana instant is good. You need that in there for sure. Is there anything else I cut by accident? No. All right, so with that back in the mix, maybe we just cut another creature. Um, maybe we cut a Hamlet Glutton. 2 of these is a lot. We don't have a ton of bargain. Um, Yeah, I think we cut a glutton. I don't think we need two. Just for curve purposes. That's probably correct. I think in limited, just straight up 4 mana instant exile a creature, that alone is worth price of admission. Honestly. The rest of it is all gravy. Like, look at this card for comparison. 5 mana, sorcery, destroy. I do realize that also we could get an enchantment with this, or we get a 1/1. I think removal is just such a premium in seal deck. You just play it. You play something like this, even if you're not. There's just kind of trinket text. The rest of it, it's fine though. And hey, who knows? Maybe an opponent has 2 of something, and you get another one. Maybe we're at 5 life, and we play this for 2 mana. You know, there's little upsides. All right. I think this looks good. Who's the face of our deck? Is it the turtle? I love turtles. It might just be the Scream Puff though. We got 2 of these. Okay, black, green, Eldraine. What does our sleeve look like today? It's a food deck, kind of. Potentially the fruitcake monster. Black, green, we could also play, what's her face? What else would be appropriate? I like turtles. We got the turtle cannon. Timmy, potentially. Who else? Who else? There's another Golgari sleeve. Golgari? Another turtle? A turtle sleeve? Right. If no one has suggestions. I think we'll just go with this Golgari sleeve. And who's our best Golgari planeswalker? Could be Golem. Golem might be fun. All right, our companion. We do have a couple of wolves in the deck. Witherbloom, Tome, potential. Maybe just the Ent. Summer Ent. Or this Bear Hino. The Kurt's Bear Hino. Yeah, let's go with him. He's got the Hobbit green with the ring tainted in black. Exactly. All right, this looks like a good lineup for us. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's give it a shot. Let's go, hey Johnny. Welcome, bud. All right, get your predictions in. Get your predictions in, and we are off to the races. 2 drops galore. That's good. Thanks, Frank. Ooh, hatching plans. Wow, they're trying for it, huh? Put in the graveyard from battlefield, draw 3 cards. Wow. We need to try to be on the beatdown then. Start with the Scarecrow Guide. Their biggest attacker. Hopefully they just spin their wheels. Oh, I see. When the enchantment is put in a graveyard, put a counter on this. Sure, sure. So we could attack in Titanic Growth. Let's try it. Okay. Next turn, we could do the Sellsword Adventure and the sword itself. Although I guess that's not going to work. Power to its other target. Wouldn't be enough to kill this, huh? Guess we're just going with the Witch. We could... Wait. Oh no, destroying this just helps them. Okay. Hatching Plans, what a scary card. The first bargain they should come up with, they're gonna make a bird, draw 3. Hey there, Webwood66613, thanks for the follow. Hey Kaifus, welcome in. Alright, we do have the Rankle's Prank. It isn't good for us here, right now. We could potentially Sellsword the Witch into the Knight. I don't know how good that is, though. It's not particularly good, is it? Guess we're just attacking with the Witch. Oh, they're killing the Witch. Oh, they're tapping it. Sure. I guess we're just playing the Borrow Naughty. So I guess maybe we should have played this too. Okay, there's a creature worth killing, I think. Oh, okay, we got our land. So, Scream Puff, Shatter the Oath are on in the mix. This has the Royal roll. So Ward 1 now. Could also Rankle's Prank, have them sack 2 creatures. We could sack the Guide and this Naughty. Rankle's Prankle. I don't know. Maybe we want to wait a bit on that. Maybe we just play the Puff. Hey Eric, what's up, bud? Welcome. We could Puff or we could Shatter the Oath on the flyer. Running out of time. I guess I'm just gonna do the Puff. It would be nice to Rankle's Prank discard after we empty our hand, but maybe our opponent... I mean, maybe they won't. They'll have a hand because they're gonna hatch their plans eventually, right? So, Bunicorn. Yikes! The big Bunicorn. No blocks here. Oh, maybe we... This is reach. Maybe we should have double blocked here. Maybe not with the mana they had out. Maybe there's a turn where we Rankle's Prank, doing the sack, and then we play the Sellsword, and it'll enter with 2 counters. That's pretty legit, right? Right now, we probably just oath the bunny, yeah. Where do we put the Wicked roll? On the Naughty? And then when we Rankle's Prank, we sack these 2. Play both this turn. That makes the Regal Bunnicorn get smaller, right? They sack these 2. Maybe they'll sack the Bunnicorn. I don't want to Rankle's pranking this turn means we would lose our oath. I think we want to oath this turn and do this next turn. Honestly. I'm just gonna smoke the Bunnicorn here. Where do we want the roll? Maybe on this one? What do you mean lose oath? Because if we do Rankle's Prank discard, we have to discard. But if we do it next turn, like if we draw a land, we do it next turn, we discard nothing. It could just pick no discard, I guess, but... potentially a line we could have taken. Yeah, we don't have to choose that mode, but if we do, then it's both players, yeah. Alright, anyway, we're going in here. Yeah, if it was just one player, that would be insane, right? We might get a food out of this. We do. Nice. The white reanimates. Oh, yeah. We're setting up for a good prank next turn, I think, so... Oh, great. And that's even better for a Rankle. We can sack the Puff instead of a real creature. Tap a creature, doesn't untap during untap stuff. When put in the graveyard, you may pay 1 if... Oh. Well, that's kind of good for them, but... They could draw a card off it. Oh, good point. We can burn together. Sacking the Puff. Kill the flyer like that. Good call, Johnny. That's a good one. Oh, we drew a Glutton, which we can bargain out with a food. And we could also do the burn together. Burn together down the night. Oh, we missing a... This takes a ward 1, though. Maybe we just get the flyer, then. And then play the Glutton. I'm still in for this. Return Triumphant. Yeah, is that the bring back creature mana 3 or less? They're gonna get a flyer. Oh. Forgot about that. Plus they're drawing a card. That's... Man, this is a good card, this Bitter Chill. But this is only 2 mana instead of like 3 mana. These kind of cards are often 3 mana. There's another white reanimate though? What's the other one you're talking about? Oh, wow, okay. Double bird. Well, a Rankle's Prank sack mode is looking bad now. We can still swing in the air. Jump block. Okay, that's fine by me. Ooh, oh, yuck. Okay. Bummer. Maybe this is a turn we play the sellsword. Two of our creatures are dying. Can't save it, right? No. Yeah, I think you're right, Bullet. Uh, oh, we can't do both these. We don't have the mana. Do we want a 4/4 or do we just want a 6/6? I think we just want the 6/6. It'll be smaller next turn. Yeah, but well. All right, sure. I don't know. There's the opportunity cost, or like just the tempo of like not having a 6/6 this turn though. But I don't know if this baits another removal spell instead of the big one. Sure. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's just go for it. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. My lovely 6/6 trample. I'm at. What do you mean by that, Bullet? Don't make fun of me. I'm just a lowly arena player. I don't know what words mean. I just know animation go burr. Oh, off Steam. Oh, unfortunate. Tempo, is that a big word? It's 5 letters. Can we attack on the 6/6 yet? They played the Virtue of Knowledge. Alright, we're adventuring and we're playing things. We have so many 3-power creatures staring at this Knight of Doves. Thankfully, the 6/6 got the job done. So, kind of a flyer deck, enchantment deck, kind of a card draw deck as well. I don't really think we change anything. Seemed like what we were doing was pretty good. Maybe Rankle's Prank we take out. Because they did have tokens and stuff. Potentially we cut the prank for just an Ariat's Whisper. So we can just fire it off at any point. What land did I have? Did I draw the... Oh, the Restless Cottage. Good call. I guess I kind of forgot about that. But it didn't matter, huh? They couldn't beat a 6/6? Yeah, we get to go first? They just decided to draw first. Interesting. We have turn 1 Bakery Raid, turn 2 Red Tooth Vanguard, turn 3 Hollow Scavenger. It's pretty good. Opponent mulling. Might be an easy one here. On the play with a good curve against a mulligan. Snare Master Sprite. Looks like it's just a 1/1 flying. We can handle that. Use that hatching plans. It did nothing for them last game. Here's the question: do we attack into the 1/1? We could grapple. I do want to play the Scavenger though. I think we'll just attack into it. I'm fine with a trade. We trample over too. We might bring that back at some point too, right? When an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2 to bring it back to hand. Ash Party Crasher. 2/2 haste. Celebration. When it attacks, put a counter on it. Okay. You don't need to block this. I know, right? It honestly looks like one of the spiciest limited cards in the set. It's just so fun. Eldraine Ancestral Recall with Bargain, you know? Alright, what are we looking at here? The plant beans, it's kind of too late for us to plant any beans, sadly. I suppose we can return from the wilds. Get a land and a human, I think. Next turn, we've got a couple fatties. Yeah, do you think they pick Standstill and they're like, wait, let's change it to Hatching Plans? I could see it. Standstill is so sweet, though. I'd love that card. Playing that in, like, Blue-Green Madness back in the day. It's the jam. Alright. Let's see. Guess we're just slamming a fatty. Which one do we want to go first? I suppose maybe we rip a land and we can play this next turn without sacking our food, so we'll just go with this one. And they're both blocking about the similar amounts against these creatures, so... Opponent playing more small creatures. Ooh, Titanic Growth. What a nice little rip. With Grapple and Growth in hand, we can just swing on over. We also have the Food Sack potential. The opponent has like no blocks here, really. The double block. What's the best way to... We'll probably grapple here. We don't even need to bargain. Blowout time. Nice. Easy. That's how you do it. Play big creatures, sack, GG. All right. Get the gold, get the gold. Got a Mastery Orb. Anything in our deck? Royal Treatment. Rowan's Grim Search, neither. Alright, we'll just take the Grim Surge for next time. Big creatures, you know. Who knew? Who knew? Oops, that's not the event we're in. Oh yeah, can we open up our vault here? Okay. Never? Yeah, 7/6 Skelworm, how do you beat that? You can't beat that. It's just too big. Alright, get your predictions in. What do we got? 2 4-drops. Awkward. I'll keep it, but this is an awkward one. Brave the Wilds, looking for a land. Good old Spined Worm. Spined Worm, Scaled Worm, Crawl Worm, all the worms on the kitchen table, or the lunch table at school. The only thing that beat that was the 40 Lightning Bolt deck. Alright, drew the Scream Puff. Red Tooth Genealogist. 2/3. ETB, make a roll token. Didn't do the thing. Of course, we've got nothing till next turn. We do have the Horseman, though, which blocks this pretty well. Opponent with a 3-color deck. Traversing the Old Forest and Rohan. On the way to Mordor. They're attacking? Sure. What do you got? Rats off! Horseman is still in the deck. Okay, opponent making some tokens. This turn we could puff, or we could plant beans and then assassin or end. Probably just puff though. We could still beans next turn. You're not a fan of the Lord of the Ring lands, Johnny? Ooh, Shadow the Oath. There goes our puff. Opponent really coming for us now. Okay. We could plant beans and worm. And then the worm can block the genealogist. Unless they have another kill spell. Dang, Chronic. Where'd you get that? I don't think your ASCII art works very well because your name is offsetting the top of it. So you might have to work on that to really let it pop off. Oh no. Fairy fencing. Oh my goodness. Opponent just does all the removal. Ooh, okay, candy grapple. That's nice. We can bargain away our food to take care of the genealogist. And then we can play the scavenger as well. Which can block a 1/1. The question is, do we just fire it off right now before they actually have something up? I think we do. Or, wait. Or we could just block the scavenger over here and grapple. That kind of opens this up to a blowout, though. Hmm. Yeah, I think we'll just grapple it here. And hopefully we draw another fatty soon. Oh no, the Dread Knight! No. Crystal Blotto? Okay. No, so many rats. Whenever another creature controlled dies, put a counter on the vermin. Oh no. It's not looking good. Would we end? I guess we could end the vermin. Or do we need to end the Dread Knight? Oh, we're at less than 4 life. The end is cheaper. This is going to be so relevant. We can double spell. We don't have enough black. I guess we get assassin as well. we can end the Dread Knight. Assassin come in and like trade off with the Vermin. Scavenger blocks the Rat. We go to 1. I think that's what we gotta do, right? And then next turn we shatter something. Alright, we might live. We might. They draw a couple blanks here. It's like this. And the Knight. Do we have to peek at their hand too? Oh gosh. We have to look at their library. That's something. Troublemaker, Tough Cookie. Graceful Takedown. Lord Skitter's Blessing. Wow. Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossoms in this set? Crazy. 3 Blind Mice. Neva. Defense of the Heart. Look at this guy. Gingerbread Hunter? What? Oh, this deck is kind of silly. Yeah, I would agree. Pretty juiced. We need to draw something. So we can... Come on, give us something cheap to play. Okay. No, that doesn't do it. Hey, Anna, how's it going? Bitter Blossom, yeah, it's on the extra sheet. I didn't know. I mean, that's a good one, because, you know, there's fairy synergies and stuff, right? So I guess we're dead. We can't afford both these cards. Bewitching Tales, is that what they're called? Okay. Well, I wish I had gotten more Bewitching Tales. I guess we're dead. Sheesh. Can we do any sideboarding to make this matchup better? We just kind of play creatures early, and then we didn't have an early play, and then when we started playing our fatties, they would just kill our fatty every time. We should just wreck ourselves, just for the lulz. We probably should have. I'm not really sure what change anything. I don't know, maybe we throw in a not dead after all? Was there removal? Was mostly destroy based removal, right? So we kind of slip that in, I guess. We cut the Titanic Growth. Let's try that. All right. Yeah, is this the not dead after all? This is the card that enables the scam deck? I suppose they just like they print one of those cards in every set now. But also, look at it, it's a Smeagol mirror. Smeagol versus Smeagol. Is the Rankle card just bad? It has looked sort of bad. I mean, that game it looked bad. I don't know. The fact that it can kind of get you from behind in various ways, I think is good. The one game we never played it, we won the game, is because we were kind of ahead the whole game. But the jury is out, Eric. The jury is out. All right, another 5 land hand. Kind of weak. So here we are, just drawing more lands. See, if opponent plays another creature here, Rankle is really good. Well, okay, they made a token. Not that good, I guess. We could make them discard as well. And we discard lands. Or we just play this, I guess, and block. I guess we just fire a Rankle, though, huh? I think we choose discard and creatures, but not life, right? Yeah. I think we want the third green, actually. Doesn't really matter. Oh, 2 real cards. Well, this wasn't real, but IFA Negotiator, a 3/5 flying. The vermin gets bigger. Oh, we just made their vermin bigger. I forgot. Oh my gosh, that was like not that even that bad for them. I'm really not selling this Rankle Prankle card, am I? Neva, Stalked by Nightmares, 2/2 Menace. ETB, return creature or enchantment card. Wow. Super even for real. Never enchant this one in your graveyard. 1/1 Scry. Well, not really blocking, are we? They didn't even care about that because they just picked it up again anyway. Vermin Supreme. We could get away with a fight. Oh no, tough cookie. Oh my gosh. Why did they plant beans? The stunt on us? Alright, we can food Wolf. We could food Curse. Curse makes our creature a 3/4 and then fights. So we could fight down Neva or the tough cookie. They're both pretty menacing. Tough cookie can turn the food into a 4/4. Guess we want to take out the cookie. Be my guess. But then the vermin's gonna get bigger. We could fight the vermin, have the coven die, and then play the self-storage at 3/3, but that's not even that good because this is menace. This is gonna make a 4/4. Kind of a danged if we do, danged if we don't situation here. And then they're gonna play up 5/4. Or we just play the scavenger and double block Neva or something? Or double block the cookie? I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think we have any good options here. His deck was just like pretty good, better than ours. But that's what happens when you play 3-color. It's like you just have more good cards, I suppose. As long as you don't get color screwed. Yeah, there's the cookie activation. This is threatening to be a 5/4. I don't know how good that really is. We could like double block the vermin. We take 6, go to 2. The next turn we first fight down the cookie. I think that might be what we do. And this way we don't even need to eat our food. Let's try that. Plus, we need the vermin to go before other stuff dies or the vermin just keeps getting bigger. Fell Horseman can bring back the Scavenger. What do we got? 5 mana here. I guess. Yeah, but we fight the cookie, play the sellsword, and then we can double block the Neva. Cookie's gotta go, right? Oh, you know what? We should have played the sellsword to fight. And then then it does nothing trades with Neva. Oh well. I should have, yeah. I should have done that. Oh well. I would have rather had the sellsword be at 3/3 than the coven be at 3/4. But they probably aren't even in attack with Neva at this point. Yeah, okay. Interesting. They did that instead of... Oh, they only have 4 mana. I thought they had 5 mana for some reason. So we can deathly ride, getting back the scavenger, getting another bakery raid is actually like real here. Like our life total is low. Question is, do we want the horseman or do we want scavenger out? They are gonna attack with a potential 5/4. Hey, Mans, what's up? I'm fighting for my life here. We're down against the wire. Like, oh man, they're really gonna put us to a point where, oh man, we're gonna have to throw something away, I guess. I guess if they attack with both, we chump the scavenger with the sellsword and we double block the Neva. That's actually not that bad. It's like we trade the sellsword for the Neva and a food. I'm fine with that. But if they have some sort of fight here, then we might be dead. But the pre-combat eating of the food makes me think we're dead. Yeah. Man. Tough one. This the opponent's deck was good. Well, we got our loss out of the way here. Time to win out. We're still in it to win it. We're allowed to take one loss on these. But we're hoping to win three more before we lose again. All right. Another opponent. Get your predictions in. All right. Decent. 2-drop, 2-drop, 5-drop. To be fair, that last match we did have 2 hands with like 5 lands and no like 2-drop, 3-drop, which was pretty bad. Cheeky house mouse. Cheeky house mouse. Let's see if we want to trade. I don't think so. White red. Skewer Slinger, a 1/3 reach. Whenever Skewer Slinger blocks or becomes blocks by a creature, deal 1 damage to that creature. Okay. Nice. Good draw. Something to do here. Could fight down the Slinger. Although I think we just make a human and get a land. Yeah. We want a green or a black. Yeah, black. We have the double black for the end here. Yeah. All right, we can block here, and we'll take the 1 from the Slinger. Curse Courtier. It's got the curse, and then when the curse comes off, it's a 3/3 lifelink. Okay. We can just go ahead and drop the puff. Puff time. The white-green deck can't beat the puff, can it? I don't think so. Let's see him try. They're really attacking with this. What do they have? They have that destroy attacking or blocking creature thing. I think we just take it. It's just 1, right? Oh, interesting. Bargaining away Archon's Glory. Wow, I'm really glad we didn't block. Raging Battle Mouse. 2/1. Second spell, you cast each turn costs one last celebration. Target creature gets 1/1. Alright, that's pretty cool. It's like a celebration enabler. What are we up to? 6 mana. You just attack with the puff. Play the bakery raid into the scavenger. Puff gives us a... Are they gonna block? They're just jumping here? Oh, I like our odds if they're jumping here. Yeah, me too, Frank. Me too. There are many of us out there, dozens even. Celebration enabler. Okay, I think here we can get away with trying this. Eat the food. Alright, we can still eat the food and kill our creature, right? Fine with that. Alright. Now we can brace, because we're just going to be stacking food off the Scream Puff. Frostbridge Guard. So when we can just fight that down. Oh, I guess I should have done this pre-combat to get the +1. Spellbook Vendor. Create a sorcerer roll. Oh, that's kind of cute. Do we want to end that? Or do we even care? Yeah, let's end it. Look at their deck. Ooh, Virtual Loyalty. Belling Bruiser. Frantic Firebolt. Hard Flame Dead. Party Crasher, Sir Ginger. Ginger Brute. Okay, okay. I'm not too worried about this deck. Alright, that should close the door on it. Ooh, nice rip. Got trample on both of these, so but we just trample on over, GG. Oh, and this is Death Touch even? Death Touch trample? Splinter Twin situation? Easy, easy. Got any changes here? I don't think so. I mean, maybe we could squeeze another Hamlet Glutton in there. Potentially. The Wrinkles prank, is that, do we not really want that in the deck? Maybe on the draw we don't want another one of those. No, we probably do. I think it kind of stonewalls them. What could we cut? What could we cut? Maybe we cut the Titanic Growth. Not as good on the draw. Alright, 2 lands and a 2-drop. 2 4s and 2 5s. It's a little sketch, but we do have the 2-drop, so I'll keep it. Ooh. Okay. We'll just start with this one. So we drew a land. I'm okay going on the offensive here. We can draw one more land. Sir Ginger, the Meal Eater. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like they're stuck at 2 lands, although we can't get too celebratory about that because we're stuck at 3. We attack for 1. I guess we can make our food and bring back our 2-drop. I don't really know how good that is, but we did something. Next turn we can play the Sellsword at the very least. Or I guess we'd more likely just play the Scavenger, yeah. Okay, they drew their 3rd land. Wow. Oh, it's the Cursed Courtier again. Candy Grapple is good. It's a situation where we just want to not attack. Let's attack. I don't think we're blocking with this. All right, let's see it. Did they make this a 5/5? That pump spell? Yep. Sure. Got us. Alright, there's our 4th land. It opens up our hand quite a bit. It could be just play the 3/3. I think so. We can trade off with the Courtier. I guess we should just consider trading off with their Ginger. We have many more parts in hand. Duelist. Gonna play another 3-1. Ooh. Sheesh. Really trying to aggro us down. Alright. We could just grapple. Or we could like grapple sellsword. Or we could get a little greedy. Play the Coven so they discard their final card. Trade off, go to 2. If they top deck removal, we lose though. Yeah, I guess we want to play it kind of safe here. Play sellsword and go grapple. See what they have to say about that. Okay, that worked out. On next turn we can Coven after they play one thing. That's still putting us to 2. Oh, drew a land. Oh, the end is now cheaper. Doesn't really help us though. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Coven. We're going with the greed play. Hopefully I'm not punished. Okay, that was a real card. Yeah, we can gain life with the food if we need to. Another land is good. 6 mana. We could just like grapple end and put him back to nothing. In fact, I guess we have to do that. The other plays would put us dead on board. So let's do it, I guess. No? Food costs 2 mana to eat. Puff would put us down to 1 mana, so that we can't. Otherwise, I would do that, yeah. Alright, we just have to hope they don't draw anything too good. Probably will eat the food at the end of their turn just to be out of the scary range here. Yeah. Now Puff comes down. And hopefully Puff can just go all the way. Puff can get us more food. Hopefully they just play a creature. Oh, Saga. Oh no! Princess took flight. This can destroy an enchantment though. What are the other modes here? Chapter 2, creature gets 2/2 and flying. Chapter 3, turn the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Oh, we get it back. So we don't want to kill it, so we want this to go through. Okay, great. So we'll get the Puff back eventually. Okay. Gosh, I don't really want to shatter this. The Puff will be back next turn, right? So, okay, fine. We'll just block. They're attacking, really? They could have the destroy a attacking or blocking creature. So let's let it through, and then we attack back and get a food. And then the race, we can be gaining 3 life a turn. Right? Equals prank. Not very good here. Maybe this card just isn't really what we're looking for in a card. Alright, nice. We're a food token. Do we want to curse this down, or... we don't need to. Sure. Alright, we'll eat our food. Ooh, the Restless Cottage. Like it. I guess we wanna kill something here. Destroy the blocker. One does attack for more. Yeah. And this attacks for more now too. Plus trample plus lifelink. Or trample plus death touch is kind of nice little combo. And we get to still getting those foods. Yep. Exactly. We wouldn't have got the food otherwise. Ginger Brute. Sure, a 1/1 haste. I don't really care. They didn't even attack? They're trying to do some sort of block here or what? Turtle goes with our land. Can we do all this at once? Let's... No, we'll probably not do that all at once. We'll just attack and then we'll play the turtle. Next turn, we can start activating the cottage. I mean, the chump block isn't really... Oh, I see. Here goes our puff, huh? Alright. Got it. Alright, here we could use the rankle to get rid of their creature. It might be worth it. Then we play the tortoise. The other modes aren't really ever going to help us, so... I think I'm fine with it. Thin the deck out a bit. Oops. Oh, was that tapped? Okay, it was tapped. All right, now we can just kind of go to town here. Yeah, no, this one's a GG. We do need to make sure we don't mill ourselves to death. But it should be okay. A 2/2 is fine. Yeah, we might not want to attack with the turtle anymore. But we can just keep attacking with the cottage. Did we just kill this creature too? Yeah, we can get away with one more attack with the turtle. To really put it to him. Nice. That was a good one. They got us to 2. They couldn't quite get us. Good comeback. Thanks, Elvomance, Johnny. That's how you do it. All right. 2 wins. 2 to go. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're in it. Get predictions in. Night Night. It's kind of a cute name. Later, Frank. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good rest. Let me keep this. Questing Druid. Oh, interesting. Let's get our swamp before we forget. Two. Next turn. I guess we'll try to trade off with this and then get our creature back with the horseman. Didn't attack. Okay. Because this could get out of control. We do have removal eventually. Let's attack. They're gonna take it. Play the naughty. Yep. Here comes the questing druid. Wicked Visitor, 2/2. Enchantment is put in a graveyard. Lose life. Okay, sure. And the Oofy. Ooh, Candy Grapple just in time to get this druid before it gets out of control. Fire it off right now. And then we attacking? No, we're gonna just sit tight. We've got more cards in hand, so we just want to play defensive and leverage our cards over many turns. Werefox for 3. I think we can just flash in the assassin this turn. Block the Werefox. It's a good block. Sure, I'm not too worried about that. You got it. Okay. We don't have a second black mana, so we can't definitely ride into Sellsword. I guess we just play that. We're just gonna play the Horseman. We just need one more land and we open up our whole hand here. Genealogist, okay. Sure, I'll trade. Royal. That's fine. Guess we'll plant a Phantom Bean here. Nature's Will. Oh, okay, there's our land. Whew. Alright. Start off with the Puff. Ashiok's a Reaper. Alright, not worried about that. Ooh, Curse? Curse something down and then we can start attacking. This should be GG. Puff! Puff's coming for you. Yep, GG. Alright. Will I change anything here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Right? Not bad. Turn 3, return to the wilds. Ramp us a bit. Ooh, the turn 2 Vanguard. Right. How are we gonna attack here? The land and the human, I believe. We're ramping straight to 5 mana. Drop the Puff next turn. Genealogist granting the Royal Roll. We need to stop drawing lands pretty soon here. We can't attack. Oh, the vigilance on this knight. We hope the Puff does not get removed. Oh, Puff are on. Okay, interesting. Candy Grapple. Love to see this. We do have the human token we could sack to bargain with. Bargain away their Puff. And if they want to double block, it's a trade. Double trade. I think we're okay with that. And then we play the tortoise. I'm gonna take it. Alright, we get a food. Tortoise comes in, mills us into a land. Oh, nice. Milled away 3 lands as well. Now we're ready to start drawing our Hamlet Glutton. Tangle Spam Lookout. There's a satyr in this set? Interesting. Oh, they're coming at us. What's all this? They have a trick, right? Tortoise could just straight block. I'll block. Let's see what they got. Roll. Another royal roll. Oh, we just drew a cottage. If I known we were drawing the cottage, I wouldn't have blocked the... Wouldn't have blocked the turtle. Oh well. Do we want to attack with the puff? Maybe we don't. We want to stay back with the puff. Let's see what they have to say about this. Tax. Do we have any reason to keep our food? Or should we just eat it now? Candy grapple, I guess, is a bargain potential. I guess we'll hold it. We have enough mana, we can eat it whenever we need to, honestly. Ooh, Titanic Growth? Okay, that could be good on the Vanguard. Do we go for just a full-on attack with everything? We do. Let's see, what do they got here? Hey there, Linear Function. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Okay, they double blocking here. All right, so we Titanic wrote the Vanguard, and then we'll trade here. That's fine by me. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, all right. Let's go. All right, 3-1. One more to go. Let's get the Jade Crafter. All right. Let's do this. All right, get your predictions in. Howlback boy. Two lands, the Glide, and then Wilds. I think we can keep that. Let's go, Johnny. Guide. Next turn, we got Return to the Wilds. Witch coming down. We will stay back to block Witch. Next turn, we can go with a Worm or a Glutton. Merry Bards. Young Hero roll on the Witch. Oh, we could double block here. I'm fine with that. Go with a Worm, or we could plant beans into the Coven. I don't know. I think we just play the Worm here. Blocks better. Getting an extra land drop doesn't really do anything. Ooh, Modane, the Pyro Hammer, 4/4, Human Knight. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control that targets only a single creature deals damage to that creature, Modane deals that much damage to your opponent. Okay. Makes burn spells go to a face. That's probably worth killing with the Oath, right? I think so. The Wicked roll on our Worm. Get in for big beats. Next turn, Glutton comes down. Ooh, the bolts. We got the last match, so we're in the final round now. Trying for the trophy. Looking good right now. I think we can win this, unless opponent has all the answers. They do still have 4 cards in hand. Oh, stab wound. Oh no. Stab wound attack? Sure. They have another trick or something? What's going on here? Bargained it. That was so weird. Okay. Alright, well... We have 8 mana. Oh, we can Coven. We can just get rid of the whole hand here. Rankle. Was it a 3-for-1? I think it was a 2... It was a 3-for-1. Yeah, they can 3-for-1 themselves all day. Alright, let's Rankle here. Discard Loss of Life. Get their last card. Ooh, back for seconds. Return 2 creature cards from hand? Yeah. I'm glad we got that. Woo! Alright. Do we want any changes? Think so. I mean, potentially we want the other Glutton. But I think we just run it back here. Oh, oh no, black mana. We do have the scavenger though. This gives us like 3 turns to draw a third land of any sort, and then like 4 turns to draw black mana. I think we can keep that. Let's see how it goes. Okay. We can play the scavenger next turn at least. Scattered Butcher. Getting the rat. Swamp. Can we get a swamp? Hey, there's our swamp. I think we just play scavenger though. We had another turn before we really needed it. I think next turn we play the horseman probably. Attack? No attack? I'll block this. Fine with that. Ooh, Rankle's prank. I think just creatures, right? Or do we want to discard stuff? We could discard like the sellsword, which is pretty bad, and like a land maybe, or the horseman. No, if they're stuck on lands, we don't really want to do discard. Let's just do the sack. Maybe life. Sure, let's do life. Spice it up. Yeah, sack alone was already worth it in my opinion. Okay, they just play a bunch of dinkers again. I guess we just play the puff. Make them answer the puff. They do. We can definitely ride the puff back to hand. Make him deal with the puff twice. Okay, there it is. Yeah, let's definitely ride the puff back to hand. And then we can play the horseman. Next turn we just puff again. Okay, back for seconds. What's going on here? They have a trick? Have to. What's the trick they have for 1 red? Let's see the trick. No trick. Throughway creature. Okay, great. Puff plus grapple. Or we could play the sellsword. Can attack here too. I think we'll We'll just pull up grapple. Okay, eating their ginger brute. Oh, interesting. So -3 to the horseman. Sure. Still can't get through the puck, can they? We want to grapple something down? Or maybe we wait for them to try to double block. Double grapple. Oh, they're just gonna take it. Alright, maybe we play the sellsword here just to have a blocker. No? Okay. What would you have done, Elbow Man? Use the mana. I don't think mana is going to be an issue this game. I think I just want to maximize value of my cards. I was hoping that they might do a double block and then we'd get a blowout. Let's just free block here. Might not even grapple. None of these creatures are particularly... maybe this lifelinker. Oh, I see. Okay, sure. Again, I don't really care about my creature, though. Could eat some food. I guess we're gonna have to grapple one of these 3-power creatures. Grapple this one. Yeah. Titanic Growth, nice. You're right, I should have grappled this lifelinker just because of the combat math. Stab wound. Sure. I don't care about the T3 really. I want to potentially save this end for a really problematic creature. Okay. The food really makes the stab wound hurt less badly. Wolf. Could potentially growth on defense. Or no, that they can just eat the food. Twisted Sewer Witch. ETB make a rat. And for each rat you control, create a wicked roll token. Oh, that's cute. Hmm. Alright, maybe we end the witch? Maybe the rat? Can this rat block? This rat can't block. This one can. But we do have the food that we can sack to make the 5/4. So I think we just attack. Just attack. Maybe we goad them into blocking the puff and we growth. Want to pump this or not? Maybe not. We might need this another thing. Okay. Do the witch in hand. Wait, we had lethal. We could eat enough food with the wolf and then pump the wolf. Whoops. We still probably can win this, but that was a little silly to just not go for lethal. Looks like they don't know what to do. That's a good sign. Okay. There, that's it. They didn't have it. All right. Who predicted that one? Woo! Another trophy. 4-1, twice in a row. I'm liking this set so far. Thanks, Elbowmans. We did it, team. To the victor go the spoils. Let's see what we ended up with here. 2,200 gems and 3 packs. Not bad, not bad. Let's take a look at the deck one more time. Take a photo for the archives. What do we think about this one? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. What was our MVP? Scream Puff for sure. Scream Puff just it's hard to block, it's hard to attack through. You know, it helps you race. The food can keep you alive, but also the food can, you know, give you bargain fodder. MVP for sure. Rankle's Prank, probably the LVP. It was okay a couple times, but there are definitely a few times it was in hand and it was just nothing we could do with it. Although, you know, generally when it was bad, we were winning. So yeah, Candy Grapple is good. Hollow Scavenger was solid role player. Um, the Sellsword we didn't really get to use very well, but to be fair, we weren't red, so that's part of it. What else? What else? Shadow Oath is fine. Kill creatures. The End was fine. Kill creatures. From the Wilds was pretty okay. Yeah, good deck. All right.